AP Environmental Science students are currently studying sustainable agriculture and had the chance to see the movie Cowspiracy, which exposed them to the harmful effects of conventional agriculture.
I was so happy to share it with the students here at CHS, and the turnout was great, and it seems like there's been a lot of buzz about it since. Lots of different reactions, some that it really impacted them and that they want to change the way they do things completely. And then others that I think are more looking at things from all different perspectives and thinking really practically, how am I gonna change?
Well, for a week now I've become like a vegetarian. I kind of just like the challenge and also just the satisfaction of knowing that I'm helping the world and animals at the same time. It's nice to know. As far as veganism, I think that's a lot harder because you have to cut out a lot more than meat from your diet.
It's like a lifestyle choice. Like, you can't use any animal products, but Cowspiracy kind of made us aware that like the decisions we're making with how we eat is kind of affecting not like the whole planet and not just like our bodies and the animals themselves.
One of the things that students bring up are cost and how much do I have to spend on organic or eating less meat or those kinds of things. I think it's something that students can connect with because everybody eats and everybody has to eat. And so most of us have never thought about where does our food come from.
To further understand the students' reactions to Cowspiracy, we went to the farmers market and asked vendors about organic versus conventional agriculture.
So a lot of the problems with conventional agriculture is that there's a heavy use of pesticides and fertilizers.
So while spraying our vegetables with pesticides keeps bugs away, which helps us get greater gains off our crops, it's also you're eating food that's been covered in poison. I think it's important to know who grows your food and to know that the people who are bringing your food to you actually care about it.
We put a little extra effort in to do it with non-chemical fertilizers and no pesticides, and I think people really appreciate it.
The pork and the chicken that we raise are out on pastures. They also are fed a non-GMO organic grain, and it's just so much healthier.
People want to know what it is they're eating. If you want highly processed GMO foods, go to the grocery store.
Something that affects us as a global society.
Being able to feed the world is a huge issue.
If you can't afford organic vegetables, you have to eat something, whether it's better for you or not.
If we go back to more sustainable practices, and actually not even going back, but developing new sustainable agricultural practices, then that is really a more effective way to feed more people in the long run and in the grand scheme of things.
Thinking about the future is scary to me because I don't necessarily see it stopping. The biggest thing is that anything that you can do is going to make a difference because changes that you make will impact the people around you. I'm trying to do my part to educate my students, especially in my classes, about the issues and what they can do to make it better.
For KCBY, I'm Mia Ford.